Is it true that 50% of marriages end in divorce?
It's actually a little over 50%.
Yes, but that 50% includes all divorce rates. For first marriages, it's as low as 40%. For third marriages, it's as high as over 70%. That 90% of divorcees themselves believe their marriage could be saved. 6% of them will remarry, and in nearly 40% of marriages, at least one spouse has been married before. And we can look at the top 5 reasons for those divorces, including lack of family support, infidelity, and a 3-way tie for lack of compatibility, intimacy, and too much conflict. And while around the United States, the average marrying age is 29.7, including about 31 for men and 29 for women, that still means that on average, there's still a lot of younger individuals entering into these first marriages. And while that's no excuse for the high divorce rates, which are actually down at some of the lowest rates we've seen in decades, it is something to keep in mind if 90% of those people believe their marriages could have been saved. And keeping it real, forever is a long fucking time. And yet marriage is the only thing that we judge based on success on the scale or timeline of forever. Most things, except marriage, we would be happy to hear last forever 50% of the time. And if you want to be part of those stats of 50% that last forever, maybe this will help. The key to lasting forever is lasting 10 years. Because a great marriage only has 2 natural endings, death or divorce.
It's a frightening statistic when you hear it because it actually creates the legal supposition that marriage is a negligent activity. In the law, we have this idea of negligence and recklessness. So negligence is a failure to perceive a substantial likelihood of harm. And recklessness is a conscious disregard for a substantial and unjustifiable risk of harm. And you could make the argument that if something 50% or more of the time ends in pain and heartbreak, that it's actually reckless to do it. And so divorce is clearly a failure of marriage to sustain. But then you have to think, if over 50% of marriages end in divorce, how many people are unhappy with the decision they made to marry, but stay together for the children or because they don't want to give away half their belongings? If you're conservative and say it's another 10%, maybe 20%, now we're talking about something that has a fail rate of 70% or